Welcome back. You're still tuned into Power Breakfast. We spoke about the global market action and the Fed rate decision as well. But how will these overnight cues impact our own markets? We have our research team joining in to tell you what the trade setup is looking like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Very good morning to all of you guys. Hormaz, let me come across to you first up. What is the market setup looking like today?
Morning, Sonal, and the setup is that of hope, and the hope is that the Nifty will eventually break out from the range that it has been stuck in over the last few trading sessions. You spoke about the Fed rate decision, you spoke about how the US markets reacted to it, the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq hitting record highs overnight. The GIFT Nifty is pointing to a gap up and is implying that the Nifty will start off around that 23,450 mark, which is the upper end of this 200 to 250 point range that the index has been stuck in over the last few sessions. 23,200 on the downside, 23,450 on the upside. We made a new record yesterday, which was 23,441 and reversed from there, but we managed to end in the positive, so that is a good there. The Nifty fell around 120 points from the highs. The Nifty Bank also continues to face resistance at 50,000, fell over 350 points from the day's high of its own as well. So there, the Fed commentary is one that the market will react to. The market will also react to the CPI IIP data of our own that we reported last evening, mostly on the positive side as well. And of course, today being the Nifty weekly expiry, so we'll keep an eye out on those moves as well. But watch out for IT stocks in today's trading session. The Nifty IT saw a bit of profit booking on Monday, but has been extremely flat over the last two trading sessions. And considering how the Nasdaq behaved overnight, that is a sector that may be in focus. And also watch out for the broader markets, because the mid cap and the small cap indices have been up for 6 days in a row after last Tuesday's fall. So will it be interesting to see if the rally continues in the broader markets as well. But overall, the GIFT Nifty is pointing to a positive start for our own markets.
Okay, a positive start is what is expected today. Let me go across to Vamakshi. She will list out all the stocks that will be in focus today. Good morning.
Good morning, Sonal. Let me first start off with Dr. Reddy's. Its arm has signed a license agreement with US-based Ingenus Pharmaceuticals. The arm has gotten exclusive rights to commercialize cyclophosphamide injection RTD in the US. And in fact, under this agreement, arm Dr. Reddy's USA is expected to pay 50% of the calculated profit share. Sources on L&T Finance suggest a block deal is likely today. Bain Capital could likely sell 3.5% stake. This is expected to be a cleanup trade at a floor price of 169.17 per share, which is at a nearly 1% discount to current market price. Shobha, the board has approved rights issue of up to 2,000 crores at an issue price of 1,651 per share. Paytm also in focus. Paytm General Insurance request for withdrawal of application for registration as a general insurance company was accepted by IRDAI, and this is in line with the company's plan to focus away from the insurance manufacturing business and focus towards the insurance distribution business. Gensol Engineering has emerged as a successful bidder for a 250 megawatt battery energy storage system of Gujarat Urja Vikas Nigam. There is also a green shoe option of a similar size, and in case of exercise of this green shoe option as well, the project could potentially generate revenue of almost 2,680 crores. Arvind also on our radar. The strike at Gandhinagar based Santej plant has been called off by the workers. The company estimates potential revenue loss of around 180 to 200 crores and estimates reduction in EBITDA of around 60 to 65 crores. Prestige Estates, clarifying on its hospitality business IPO to CNBC, says that raising capital is a normal activity in real estate business. They are contemplating to raise funds for a few of the projects, including hospitality projects, and they are still in the process of deciding the future course of action. Saxoft also on our radar. They've signed a share purchase agreement to acquire 100% equity in Augmento Labs for up to 100 crores with upfront cash consideration of 35 crores. And lastly, let's also focus in on Nestle India. They will be continuing to pay royalty fee at current rates of 4.5% to its parent company.
Okay, all right. Those are some stocks on our radar today. Let me go across to Manglam. He's joining in with all the cues from the F&O space this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. So it's a perfect setup for a bit of a rally in today's trading session, and that's largely because, one, we've been in a bit of a range yesterday as well. Both the indices, the Nifty as well as the Nifty Bank, ended off highs. The Nifty Bank facing supply upwards of 50,000 and the Nifty itself upwards of 23,402. But ahead of the Fed meet outcome, most of the street was light, and that was reflected in the way we saw a sell-off in the IT index itself. The IT index actually ended at the low point of trade, as you can see, ahead of the Fed meet outcome. So the street had lightened its positions, and there were no negative surprises that came in from the Fed. And usually the mid cap and the small cap indices rally when they see limited downside for the frontline indices, and that's exactly what continued. The GIFT Nifty, as a result of which, is indicating a strong start. Cash market flows, no real problems there, both DIIs and FIIs purchase. But the Nifty June futures turned into a premium versus a discount, telling you that there was aggressive purchase in index futures. So nearly 3,000 crores worth purchased by the FIIs. They unwound about 21,000 shorts, 25,000 shorts, and added 21,000 longs. And as a result of which, the long exposure has increased to 41%, and the net exposure is now down to just 80,000 contracts. So that's a positive. Today is Thursday, Nifty weekly options expiry. We're seeing writing at the 23,400 call and the 23,500 call. At the same time, we're seeing writing at the 23,400 put for a premium of a little over 120 rupees, and 23,300 put as well. What does all of this mean? Option writers are expecting a trading range of 23,250 to 23,500. Does it break out of the range or not is something that we'll have to watch out for. A couple of stocks, a lot of long positions added on HDFC, AMC and LIC Housing Finance, which did well. And Z, as we pointed out, the open interest was falling below the market-wide position limit, and the stock, as a result of which, is out of F&O ban.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for that, Mangalam. That's our Power Prep segment, and that is what is expected from our trading session today.